We are left with how many minutes? 4 minutes? 5?
7. 7 minutes.
7. So another question can be asked, please.
When was the Holy Quran's orthodox interpretation changed by Ahmadis and by whom Khalifa?
When was the orthodox interpretation of the Holy Quran changed by Ahmadis and by which Khalifa?
Somebody has been feeding him with hocus pocus thing, all rubbish against Ahmadis. There is no particular time or occasion when any of the Khulafa changed an orthodox interpretation. You see, it should be remembered that the orthodox interpretations on the tradition of the Holy Quran, of the Holy Quran, have never been at one with each other. So they continue to change. Why should we come and start changing it? If you read any book of tafsir, you will find sometimes 14, 15 different opinions. Read Imam Razi or Khan or any other book, authentic book, and they will say, according to some, this is the meaning, according to some others, this is the meaning, according to some others, this is the meaning, according to Ibn Abbas, this is the meaning, according to Ibn Umar, that is the meaning. So the division begins to take place right from the plane of Sahaba and travels downwards until there's so many opinions, it's impossible to remember how many opinions were given on one single verse. This should be interpreted like this, interpreted like that. So to put us on the other pole and all of these commentators in one pole and say we are opposing, absolutely false. Many a time our interpretation agrees with some of the well-established Muslim authorities on the traditions or on the commentary of the Holy Quran. And sometimes they are with us and against the opinion of others. Sometimes we are with them and against the opinion of some others. So we change according to the subject, not according to the grouping or prejudices. Whatever we believe is the true interpretation of the Quran, we prove it with reference to the other Quranic verses. It's for everybody to see. So this is the general statement of affairs. It is absolutely false image which he has built from some enemy of Islam, Ahmadiyya and Islam of course, which does not paint the true picture. But on the other hand, there is one thing definite, that Hazrat Masih Maud started a new attitude to the Quranic interpretation, which resolved many a problem faced by the people before. And those principles are the principles of safe principles of interpretation which Ahmadis follow. For instance, Hazrat Masih explained in relation to the Hadith and the Quran. He said the problems occur when some people prefer Hadith, some people prefer the Quran, and some people insist on one interpretation and some on the other. They violate the basic principle that no true Hadith can oppose any Quranic verse. It's impossible. So this is the most wonderful, healthy principle which he gave to us, handed us down, and said, if first of all it is the responsibility of every Ahmadi to try to compromise the apparent differences between a verse of the Quran and Hadith. If he simply cannot do it despite his best honest efforts, then he must side with his understanding of the Quran and believe that so-called Hadith to be a fake Hadith. because hadith can never oppose the Quran anyway. So this is how a new attitude to tafsir was born, which is it's a very long subject to be discussed. But I've just given you one small instance of where we differ. It's not a difference with any one particular scholar at all. It's a difference between an age of scholars and the age of Masih Maud al-Islam. That is why he's called Hakaman Adalan. This was a task he was to perform, according to the prophecy of Muhammad Rasulullah. But Khalifa, I'm not talking about any Khalifa, I'm talking of the founder of the Ahmadiyya community, the Masih Maud al-Imam al-Mahdi himself. Right?
Yes.
And with that, the session ends. We'll see you inshallah later on after my return from Madinah, okay? But you will continue to hold this session.
Inshallah.
Mr. Salih Sahib, inshallah, will answer the questions. Right?
I will be in Canada, inshallah.
Are you coming soon?
I'm going for the annual convention.
You are coming?
Yes.
You're going from here, but I'll be there to receive you. So I say you are coming.
Yes, inshallah.
Okay. When will you be coming, inshallah?
I will be leaving, inshallah, on Monday.
On Monday? The same? By the same plane? No, direct.
No.
So maybe you will reach there earlier.
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alaikum assalam.